Hey guys, it's Joey. Welcome back to my channel, and in this video, I am doing something new. After reading A Court of Silver Flames, I have realized I really like smut. So in this video, I'm going to try to read 2 or 3, depending on how well it goes, smutty books. And the books I've chosen to read are A Touch of Darkness by St.Claire, which is a Hades and Persephone retelling. She's also, I think, an indie author on Amazon. And we all know her. We all know the book. She came from TikTok, From Blood and Ash by Jennifer Armentrout. So, I don't know why I couldn't pronounce her name that well, but I just didn't. So these are the 2 books I'm going to try to get through. I've heard so many things about them, mostly this one, but like I've also seen this one going around with smut, so I'm kind of excited to read them, and by kinda I mean a lot. I don't really know which book I'm going to start with, okay? It's currently the 3rd of March, and I kind of want to start with a short book, but I also want to read this one. But what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to start with A Touch of Darkness and see how well that goes. I'm excited about it. And then another one I was going to read, I don't know if it's actually smut or not, it's on Kindle, just see the glare in my eyes. I don't remember exactly what it's called. I think it's called Rupture. If not, I'll put the picture of the book cover right here because I don't exactly remember what it's called. But if I do decide to continue it, that is going to be the 3rd book that I'm going to read if I decide to do it. I didn't realize until A Court of Silver Flames how much I really love smut. I mean, that book was like 85-90% porn, let's be honest here, and I was there for it. I loved it. I think Sarah J Maas was definitely the one to like awaken my I don't even know how to say this, but like I feel like she made me realize I'm really kind of into that stuff. I don't know how to say this. This is an awkward thing I shouldn't be sharing with, YouTube. But Sarah just awakened something in me with A Court of Mist and Fury, and it's just risen since then. And I know a lot of people are like, it got moved to an adult genre because, it has sex in it. And I read that when I was only 14. And I feel like I'm so grateful that I read that at that age. But I feel like because I read that, I realized a different part of me that I might have not realized until I got to college or something. I don't know, so I'm actually really grateful that I read that when I was 14, 15. So I feel kind of bad for all those young age readers that are kind of like me and can't read it because now they're new adult, or I don't know if they're new adult or adult, but I know they're not YA anymore. But Sarah has just definitely piqued something in me. It's great. I love it. Which is why we're here. Which is why we're in this video and reading these books. I specifically ordered these books off of Amazon because I wanted to get books that everyone is saying smutty. And you know what? I'm here for it. I'm going to rate how smutty they are. I know everyone has that chili pepper for the smutness of it. Maybe I'll do that, maybe I won't, I don't know. We'll see. But I'm excited to read these, to be honest. I've low-key always been interested in Hades and Persephone and their story, always. I'm really into Greek mythology. I just haven't read, much about it until lore. I read a little bit about it in a different series, but it wasn't really about Greek mythology. It was kind of just about sirens and how they were a part of Greek mythology, but not really. And this is a big book. I've just heard so much about it, so I'm ready to read it. Just letting you guys know, I'm gonna try my best to make this, an actual good vlog instead of just me reading. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. Comment down below if you've read any of these books, or comment down recommendations of other smutty books because I'm totally down for it. I was low-key that Wattpad child that was reading stuff like this, and I shouldn't have been, and I am not scared to admit that. If my parents ask me about it, I deny it, but you guys, I'm gonna be 20. I'll admit it to you guys. My parents, my siblings, not gonna happen, but they don't watch my videos, so that's fine. so it's currently the next day at, I think, so it's 5:19 right now, the next day. I would have updated you guys last night, but my roommate came in at 8:30, which was very unexpected, but she did. I read to page 80 something? 86. So I'm on page 86, and I'm really starting to get like Lucifer vibes. Like, if you guys have seen that TV show, I'll put up a picture right here of the TV show. I started watching it. This is like giving me like 100% Lucifer vibes. Okay, not 100, like maybe 98% Lucifer. It's kind of weird reading about how Persephone like isn't known because she was like hidden away, and like it's just weird to read about how like her name is just so like normal, but like I feel like you've never heard that before except for like at least us, like Greek mythology. So like the fact that like her name is just a normal name in this world is just crazy. So I'm like almost 100 pages into this, and there isn't really a romance yet, but like it's slowly starting to get there. So obviously this is gonna be a Hades and Persephone like love story. Like, I'm not gonna be like, oh, it's just this random dude I don't know who she's gonna be with yet. It's obviously gonna be Hades and Persephone. So I'm still waiting for that to actually start happening. I thought that it was gonna start happening last night when I stopped reading it, but it didn't, and it was late, so I went to bed, and here I am now. I was really hoping I would get through this more, but I went into work early today, like 2 hours early, so like I had to go to bed earlier. Otherwise, I probably would have been closer to like a page 120. But I do have some homework to do, so I'm going to do that before I get going on this. But so far, I think my ratings out of 3.5 out of 4 in general. The smuttiness of this is still out of 0, like nothing has happened yet. So smuttiness still out of 0, regular rating 3.5 to 4 between there. Okay, so it is, I think, the next day or the next morning. I sound like trash because allergies suck still. And I finally have gotten like halfway through the book, and it's finally starting to get smutty, and I'm enjoying it. Low key, I think the smuttiness went from a 0 to a 4. I think my smut level would be a level 5 of Sarah J. Maas of A Court of Silver Flames. If you know, you know. Because like, you know. I'm so at a 4 right now. Actually, it's at like a 3.5. They haven't had sex yet, but they're doing like other things. It's at a 3.5. Yeah, so it's currently 10:30 on Friday night. So I think I started this Wednesday. It's either Wednesday or Thursday. I don't quite remember. And I'm halfway through this book. I'll probably end up finishing it tomorrow. I'm going to read a lot of it tonight. I'm trying not to do a lot of spoilers on this. Obviously, it's going to be smutty. Like, that's the whole point of buying this book. Obviously, it's Hades and Persephone. Obviously, there's going to be a relationship with that because, you know, that's, you know, the Greek mythology. So, currently I'm loving it. It's going great. I can definitely tell that this was self-published because there are situations where it's like some things that just don't make sense. Like, this person should have like reread this through and be like, oh, that's a little bit of like, not necessarily a plot hole, but like a little like oops. So yeah, but I'm currently enjoying it right now. I'll probably have more for your update next time I update you guys, so I will read more and get back to you. So it's the next day. again, and I definitely woke up this morning with that same voice you heard in that last update because allergies suck, like I said. I'm about like maybe 50 to 80 pages further than what I was yesterday. So I'm on page 244 now. I'm enjoying this a lot. My rating has now gone up to a 4 out of 5. It was a 3.5 out of 5. Now it's a 4. It definitely got smuttier, so I loved that. I don't really know the direction that the author's going with like where it's at right now, so I'm a little not confused. I'm just curious to see where it's going. Because, like, I feel like there was a sudden shift in, like, how Persephone saw Hades, and then, like, all of a sudden it's like, what happened? You know? It's like, what happened? What changed? I mean, but I still love it, so I'm gonna keep reading it. It's currently 5:30 on the 6th, which is Saturday, so this is taking me 4 days to read, but I'm not trying to, like, read it, because, like, I know I have school and work, and, like, I've been trying to sit down and read it when I can, like, but this isn't my top priority, even though it is. It's weird, but, that's where I'm at right now in this. I should be able to finish this either tonight or tomorrow for sure, and then get started on from Blood and Ash. But anyway, I'll update you guys later. I'll probably end up updating you guys when like I'm either done or close to done with this. So like you'll get some updates, but not a lot. Hello you guys, it's now the 10th of March and I finished this book last night. It took me a couple days to finish it because like I just didn't read it for 2 days. I've been busy trying to honestly write and edit so I can get my own book published this month. So I ended up rating this a 4 out of 5. I did really like it. There were a few things that like I thought were odd, but overall I really did like it, and I will probably be picking up the second book, although I'm not quite sure what the second book will be because I feel like this could have been a standalone, but I guess we'll see where it takes us. So obviously I already told you what the second book was, so I'll be starting this today, and I also have a different video to film today, so I probably won't read a lot of this today, but I will start on it. I have like 2 videos that need to be edited and posted that I literally recorded like the 1st of March and I just haven't, gotten to it, so like I need to edit those. But yes, I'll be starting this today. It's so intimidating. The size of this book is just so intimidating. There is 613 pages. So this is gonna be a big book. Hopefully I'll be able to get through it within like a couple of days. But yeah, so I just wanted to give you guys a quick update. I'm not gonna start reading yet. I'll probably start reading later after I have a class and a few other things to do. But that's my update for now. I'll see you guys later. Alright, listen. It has been 2 weeks since I have updated this video, but hear me out. I've had 2 weeks of midterms, which means 2 weeks of exam after exam after exam after exam after exam after exam, okay? 2 weeks of that, and I just didn't have any time to read this because I've been having to read, I think, 2 or 3 other books for those exams, and I just didn't have time for it. School for the last 2 weeks has taken up so much of my time, but now that midterms are over, we can get back to this. Sadly, I'm currently 3 books behind schedule on Goodreads because I haven't been able to read this, and it makes me sad. And it's currently, I think, the 22nd, which means I only have about a week left before April is here, and I've only read, I think, 1 book. So that's gonna change. I know for a fact either Friday night or Saturday I'm going to do a lot of reading, although Saturday is when I'm publishing my book online, so it will be available to order on Amazon. So Saturday will be an exciting day for me because I'm doing a couple of things for myself on Saturday. But anyway, back to this, video. I haven't started this. There's a bookmark in it, but it's just because I put it in there to have it for when I do start reading it. I'm ready to start reading this. I keep seeing it all over TikTok, and I keep seeing how good it is, and I just want to read it because I know I'm going to love it. So I'm gonna get reading. Like I said, it's currently the 22nd, and I think I should have this done by the end of the week. I really try. I also have to read The Great Gatsby for class this week, but that's not very long, so I should be able to get this done, like I said, by the end of the week.
Later.
Okay, so I've read to page 100. There's a little scene in the beginning where, like, it was a little steamy, but, like, just not really. After that, nothing has really been steamy. Like, we had, like, the love interest introduced, but not really. Like, we know of him, but they're obviously not going to be love interests in the moment. I just know they turn out as love interests because, you know, social media. I think I'm on chapter 5 or 6. Let me look. So I'm on chapter 5, and we're just learning a lot about the character in, like, the world at this point. There's obviously, like, a plot, but we're still learning a lot. So there's not a lot going on right now. I kind of get the sense that this is going to be really steamy just from how Hawk had acted at the beginning and when we were introduced to him. I just figure that those scenes are going to be very interesting. So I'm going to keep reading because I'm excited for those. So I'll give you guys an update in a little bit. Hello everyone. It's been a while. And by while, I mean I don't even know the last time that I've updated this. It's currently the 27th. My day, I'm trying to publish my books, and that's what I've been trying to focus on instead of reading for the past couple of days. So that's exciting. You'll see a vlog about that. I don't know which one's going to be published first, so we'll see. Currently there's only an ebook up there. I'm waiting for the paperback to be published before I announce it on any of my social media, so I'm excited about that. But anyway, we're gonna continue reading from Blood and Ash. It's currently Saturday. I stayed up till last night, 5 a.m., watching and finishing the TV show that I've been watching for the last month because I haven't been able to watch it until last night, and now I finished it apparently. But here I am again. So I'm currently on page 137, and I want to get a good chunk of this done while I wait for my book to publish. So that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're here for. And I'm ready to start reading this smut because we're 130 pages in and there hasn't been any, which is fine because, you know, it's like there's more to a story than smut and romance. It's, you know, characters, the plot, like that's what this video is. It's a smut video. So that's been going on for literally a month and I need to get it together. So I'm gonna take up today and tomorrow to hopefully finish this book. Okay, so we've read over half the book. This is everything that's complete up here. I have this much left. There hasn't really been a lot of extra romance. Okay, listen. So there's this scene in the garden where they were making out. It was hot, it was heavy, but like they didn't have sex, whatever, which is fine. But you're gonna tell me that I've read this much and I haven't gotten that? And people are saying this is one of the smuttiest books in the world? What are you talking about? So like, so far, a smutty level, I would say like a 3. A 2 or a 3, honestly. I think I'm gonna stick with a 3 right now. Overall level, I am liking this. This is probably gonna be a 5 out of 5 in general, but for smuttiness, it's gonna be a 3 out of 5. It's currently 10:55. I've been reading for a while. So, also my book still isn't published. Probably be published when I wake up in the morning, which is like fine, not a big deal. But yeah, so I'm gonna keep reading this. I'm probably gonna end up finishing this tonight. Okay, so I have about 190 pages left of the book. I think Goodreads says I'm 67% of the way done. So this will definitely be getting done tonight because I'm not tired and it's just so good. Like I literally read all of that from like page 130 till now. Like I literally read all that in one sitting. So we're probably gonna finish this tonight and my camera is dying and I have no idea where the charger is at. So if I end up on my phone, that is why. Okay, so we just got to chapter 34. You can't see it because it's so bright in here. Nice. Which is page 493. So we just had the sex scene, which is like the sex scene. And I think I'm going to raise the smut level from a 3 to a 4, but it's definitely not going to break 4. It's not going to go above that. for a fact. Like, it was a sex scene, but it wasn't like super descriptive, smutty, like, you know what I mean? Like, it didn't have all those extra smutty words, so I still enjoyed it. Like, of course I'm gonna enjoy it, but it's out of 4. Probably not gonna go above 4 though. Also, this is gonna be a spoiler, and I'm not spoiling it. This is not gonna be a spoiler, but like, these are just my thoughts, not spoiler. So he said something after they had sex, which is making me think that something bad is gonna happen and that he knows about it, but I don't know. I could just be reading into it, and like, I'm obviously not telling you the spoilers because like, I'm not gonna tell you the spoilers. But yeah, so I'm gonna keep reading for a little bit. I'm getting tired. I'll probably have to finish this book tomorrow, but it is getting finished, and this video is going to be finished. It's not pushing into April, I promise you guys, because this video has gone on the entire length of March. So I'll update you guys in a little bit, or tomorrow when I'm done with the book. Alright, I just finished this book, and it's definitely a 5 out of 5. And actually, I was like, I think 100 pages to the end, and I already ordered the second book, which will be here Wednesday. But I do want to make a comment where I don't think this book was really smutty. I feel like it was a fantasy book that had romance in it, and like, there were some sex scenes, yes, but like, I feel like smut is like really described sex scenes, and like, I feel like they didn't really have that until the end, and there was one scene that would have been smutty, which I enjoyed, obviously. So for smuttiness, I think like a 3.5. I said 4, but then I like, if A Court of Silver Flames is my 5 ranking, and they had sex like every other chapter, the relationship in this book is nowhere near compared to that one. But this is the end of the video now that I finished the last book. Thank you guys so much for watching. I honestly, this was definitely smuttier than this, but I liked this more than this. I should have rated this a 4 out of 5. Actually, I don't remember what I rated this, but this is a definitely 5 out of 5. But anyway, you guys, comment down below any smutty books you want me to read, because I'm obviously interested in reading them. Like this video and subscribe to my channel to see more videos like this. I'll see you next time, guys. Bye!